Humanity First Croatia was delighted to visit Glina, which is located in the county of Sisal, Moslavina, in Croatia. The purpose of the visit was the opening of the very first food bank, financed by Humanity First Germany in Croatia. As this opening ceremony marked a very special occasion, the director of Humanity First Balkan, Mr. Zubair Khalilkhan, was present and welcomed by Mrs. Branka, the deputy mayor of Glina. The project details were discussed and an overview was given how the food packets are packed and then moved to the main location of distribution. The volunteers of Humanity First and the volunteers of our cooperating partner in Glina-Croatia, People for People, started to pack the items for today's event. The food packets included flour, sugar, pasteta, cooking oil, apples, milk, muffins, and biscuits. All these items are put in a plastic bag with the logo and contact details of Humanity First. In general, total about 200 packets are distributed on monthly basis. In the following, the food packets were delivered to the premises of Humanity First located in the building owned by V.O.T, our cooperating partner. Mrs. Branka took the opportunity and introduced Mr. Zubair Khalilkhan, the director for Balkan countries, to the people who were present to receive the food packets. She gave her remarks about the importance of this project and presented her gratitudes to Humanity First to have provided the means to relive the difficulties of the vulnerable people of Glina. Chairman, Humanity First Croatia, Rana Munover Muhammad, at this occasion handed over symbolically the board of the food bank and at the same time invited the people to come and receive their food packets. During the distribution process, Mrs. Branka introduced the individuals by name and age as she knew them individually and many a time explained what difficulties they face. The volunteers of Humanity First handed over the food packets with great kindness and compassion, which was rewarded with a smile on the face of these elderly people and the repeated words "Vala, Vala, thank you," even though there were a lot of people present. And the room next door was overcrowded. The distribution went very smoothly and without any delay. After receiving the food packet, everyone lined up to sign the documents to have received their part of the donation prepared by Humanity First to make sure that nobody is left without a food packet. At this moment, director of Humanity First Balkan took the chance to interview one member of the humanitarian organization V.O.T. Interview. Soon the people stared to leave for their homes, some traveling to far distances. They had not just come from Glina but from the surrounding villages and remote areas as well. Some others decided to take some rest first to counter the heat everyone was facing these days. One thing in common and very beautiful to see was the readiness to help each other to carry the food packets for those who otherwise would bear great discomfort. Finally, the volunteers of Humanity First gathered in the meeting hall of the very same building to have a presentation about the involved in the distribution process in Glina, which started in the start of April 2025. Pictures of the pensioners living in remote areas were highlighted and their stories of difficulties told. Once again, it became essential how important the practical work of Humanity First on the ground is. The presentation was a confirmation to continue the assistance of these vulnerable people in the region of Glina who not very long ago were struck by an earthquake and which left the people of Glina in a disastrous situation. However, this did not mean to give up, rather this cooperation with Humanity First marked a milestone to motivate and assist the most deprived. Therefore, Mrs. Branka presented a certificate of gratitudes to the director of Humanity First for the Balkan countries. Mr. Zubair Khalilkhan also took the opportunity to appreciate the great work done by Mrs. Branka and her humanitarian organization People for People in regards to lend a helping hand to humanity. First, to proceed and successfully distribute the food packets in the region of Glina. It is indeed not an easy task to reach the people living far from the cities who very often are forgotten and left alone. You and your team have shown great compassion for these people and enabled humanity first to lay down the foundation stone of the very first food bank in the region of Glina, which helps to relieve the pain and hunger of these people to some extent. As long as you are ready to assist, we will be able to serve humanity in a collective way. Thank you very much. We are looking forward to continue and increase our efforts and cooperation to make this project grow and help more and more people by the time to come. Mrs. Branka made a request at the end to spread the word about the humanitarian work in Glina so that maybe some other investors may also come and visit and experience themselves how severe the situation on the ground is. Still, in some areas there is no access to water or electricity. People are living in dire situation. People living in other countries like Germany are unaware of our needs and need to be informed about our common struggle to face the problems in our region. She said that her organization is ready to spend time and energy to implement whatever help they would receive from others for the people in their region. To round it up, all volunteers and members were invited to have a meal together to end the day.